OMG, family. We did not do day 35 and 36. Ha! So here we are. I am KAISI at your service, divine midwife of soul, destiny, Christian witch, and the author now of 14 books on practical spirituality. How you loving? How you loving? So we did not do day 35 and 36. Oh my God, when I got back from Paris. So yesterday, Zaire said she's cataloging and she's our YouTube specialist and on my team. And she says, "Where's 35 and 36?" And I said, "They should all be there." And she said, "Hi, Mike the Goo. How you loving? How you loving?" And she said, "I don't see it." And I also asked Mystique to look for it. Mystique is another team member of ours. We're all going to VidCon. Well, Mystique and myself and a couple of other team members, we're going to VidCon this week. And she said, "It's not there." Good morning, Leah. Why? Because we were supposed to be complete yesterday at 40. Except KAISI skipped day 35 and 36. Oh my God. KAISI, we thought it was over. So when I came back from Paris, I was such in exuberance that I went straight to 37. I went from 34 to 37. So I promised, I committed to do 40 days with you, and that's what I'm doing. So today is day 35, and tomorrow is day 36, and then we are complete, and then that whole YouTube playlist will be complete. How you loving, Mystic Eyes? If we have not met yet, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the LoveTubers, our global community of soul ascenders. I am KAISI at your service, also known as Valerie Love. How you loving? That's all the universe wants to know is how you love. And you can still add video titles, so just call this one 40 and then the others 35. Well, that would be okay, except for it's according to the spells in the book. So spell 35 is the one we're doing today. And then we have spell 36 coming up tomorrow. And guess what? After tomorrow, see, it's all perfect timing. It's all perfect timing because I leave tomorrow to go to VidCon on which Wednesday. So it's all perfect timing. It's all perfect. It's all perfect. Everything is perfect. Everything is always working out perfectly. EWOP, it's perfect. So I knew it was simply for me to show up and do day 35 and 36 like I said I would. That's all. Just do what you said you're going to do. Right? Yeah, Brona. That's how we do. You just do what you say you're going to do, KAISI, and you be fine. Just keep your word. And guess what? Even if folks don't watch it now on the live stream, they can watch it later. I finally made boxes for my art and fan art and finally categorized my room. Woo! Come on, Mike the Goo. Come on, Mike the Goo. Come on, Mike the Goo. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Looking stunning this morning. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And look, you can't really see these earrings, but I've got to show you the black feather earrings. Do you love the black feather earrings? Because you know we always have to do a little bit of earring commentary before we begin before we begin with our spells in the morning. God morning, God morning, God morning, family is what we do. That's how we roll, right, Sarah Bro? Now we got to do a little bit of what is the diva wearing. So you like the and since I want black, hey Jason, how you loving? Jason, I didn't do that day 35 and 36. Zaire was working on the channel yesterday in the office, and at 6 o'clock, she was like, KAISI, R.I.P. Rip, Pinky and Violet. Oh yeah, they did. But guess what? I have a new one. I have Sunny. Sunny is a sunflower that my daughter gave me at the same time, and we potted her. And I'm gonna show her to you. I'm gonna show her to you soon. She's over at my daughter's dad's house because she was there uh, for Father's Day, so she took it with her. I have Sunny now. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Don't you love? Don't you love? So I'm keeping my word. I promised you I would do 35. I promised you I would do 40 days. So today is day 35. Let's go, family. Let's do this. And everyone who's not present can watch it on the hey Valentina, hey, how you loving? How you loving? Everyone who's not present with us now can watch it on the live stream. Let's breathe. 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 Center in the one. Breathe. Breathe. And if you do not have your book, 40 Money Spells, you can always pick it up at valerielove.com. Click on books. Breathe. Great Father, Mother God, Almighty, all knowing, all wise, perfection is the order of our day this day. Perfection. Today, the angels go before everyone here, everyone who's ever been here, everyone who is yet to be here. The angels go before us and create our way perfect. Perfection is the order of the day today. Perfection. And not perfection from the egoic standpoint, the perfection of this divine universe that is always bringing together the perfect people at the perfect time in the perfect ways for the perfect outcomes. We call it synchronicity. Holy Mother, Father God, we are grateful for the 40 money spells, and we are grateful to honor our word in everything we say. We are grateful, Holy Spirit, to live up to being the divine super beings we came here to be. We're grateful. And we are grateful that the Holy Spirit fills us now and gives us a move in our consciousness that creates wealth. We're grateful. And so we let the best unfold here now. Hallelujah. Hotep. So mote it be. Breathe. And this morning our chant is Shreem Brizzy. Remembering Brizzy is a sacred sound of wealth. The whole universe is vibration, energy. So as we emit sound, we are magnetizing, we are matching, we are becoming a vibratory match for wealth. Therefore, we experience it in the outer world as within, so without. Breathe. And if you don't go within, you will go without. Breathe. This is your opportunity to go within and amp up that vibration with Shreem Brizzy. Amp up that wealth vibration. Begin. Shreem Brizzy. 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 Breathe. Know that you can chant Shreem Brizzy for as long as you desire for the desired results. Know that Shreem Brizzy is a sacred doorway to wealth in consciousness. Walk through the doorway in your consciousness. And we release the mantra with a knowing that it is at work in this universe, as is every word you've ever uttered is at work. Breathe, and when you are ready, remember every day is magical. If you make it magical, One way to make your day magical is to wake up every morning and enter your daily spiritual practice before picking up your telephone, before checking email, before doing any of that. Turn within, pray, meditate, vision on the lovely experience your life is. Give thanks, gratitude. Have a morning ritual before frying your brain with technology. Breathe. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, look down first, and slowly raise your gaze. Be gentle and loving with yourself. You are the only you we have. Please don't beat you up. You are the only you we have. Drop your shoulders. You can roll your head around. And the other way. Doesn't that feel so good? Yes. Day 35, Awakening Grace. I missed 35 and 36. I came back from Paris, and in my exuberance, we went from day 34 to day 37. I titled the flowers Sunny, the holy, let me see what Sunny's name is. The holy blessing of solar power and sunny happy power. Come on, Mike the Goo. Come on, Mike the Goo. I'm going to show you Sunny. Y'all are going to love her. Can you believe it, Awakening Grace? Awakening Grace. What is going on here? Awakening Grace. Let's do a filter, shall we? To make day 35 magical. There's a message in day 35 and 36 that we absolutely have to have. Let's see what this one is. This one is Beam. Do you like Beam? I need to give all flowers elite titles from now on. Oh, I love it, Mike the Goo. Flowers are powerful. Flowers are so powerful. Ooh, how about this? Footwork. How about this one? Wow, I never saw that filter before. For the World Cup. Wait a minute. I got another one. Here. Ooh, YouTube. Y'all are spicing up your YouTube. Y'all are spicing up that. You're rocking that High Priestess vibe. Come on, baby. Oh, thank you, Awakening Grace. Thank you. How y'all like this filter? OMG. Y'all, oh, wow. Look at this. Flower power, baby. Flowers have tremendous power. Okay, live. Okay, normal. Live. Let's see what live looks like. Let's see what celebrate looks like. Here's celebrate. Oh my goodness. They are really serious about this World Cup, aren't they? Look at gold. Oh my goodness. They are for real about this World Cup. Oh, they're for real, for real. Oh, they're not even playing. Oh, they're not even playing. Do you love? Do you love? And then they have the other ones here. All the other ones that we're used to. Wait a minute. Let me see Crush. Ooh, look at Crush. I like Crush. England won for once, but last night, it's a miracle. Yay, England! England won. How do y'all like Crush? You love? Yes? Yes? Wow. They pushing that World Cup. I like Crush too. I like Crush too. Let's go with Crush. The family says Crush. It is okay. England won. England won last night. Congratulations to England. You like the Crush? I like the Crush too. I like the Crush. I like it. And you like the earrings, Tom? Mother Matey, looking absolutely angelic this magical morning. Thank you, Mother Matey. You will love 35. You will love. We never say no to a, to a filter, Jason. I know that's right. Smash that like button, baby. Smash that share button. You will love 35 and 36. It's like saving the best for last. There are no mistakes ever in the universe. You love the earrings. Thank you. Because I have on black, we can't really see it. I have on the black wings and that sleeve is out. I'll show it on Instagram later, probably. I like to show my clothes on Instagram. So you can't really see the fullness of these black gorgeous beauties right here because of the black dress yet. Let's roll with it. Those earrings are so magical, like raven feathers. Ooh, awakening grace. I love it. They do remind me. I love feather earrings because I love feathers. Oh my God, I'm a feather hoarder. I love feathers. They're so wispy and magical and whew. Feathers come from wings and wings fly and I love feathers. I love, love, love feathers. Let's go to day 35. 35 and 36 will be so magical for you, for all of us. Thank you, darling. I love earrings because Spirit saved them for last. Let's roll with it. Today, day 35, M.I.F.I. Say it with me, M.I.F.I. Put it in the chat, M.I.F.I. Let's get these pillows working. If pillows, if you're going to be around, let's go. M.I.F.I. Put it in the chat, M.I.F.I, 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 M-I-F-I. Put it in the chat, M.I.F.I, M-I-F-I. Yes, M.I.F.I. Yes, M.I.F.I. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. What does it stand for? Notes on this spell. This very powerful hypnotic process came to me in the beginning stages of building my network marketing empire. It quantum leaped that business into momentum. Do you have a business that you want to quantum leap into momentum? Do you have a business that you're just starting and you really wanted to? Do you have a business where it's been plateauing and you wanted to? Do you have a business or any undertaking? It doesn't have to be a business. It can be any undertaking, a ministry, a school, a yoga retreat center, anything, a retreat center, anything that you're creating and you want it to take off. You want it to get momentum. Hey, Ollie Fonseca. I hope I'm saying that right, Ollie or Oli. Hi, how you loving, how you loving, how you loving? Okay, your yoga studio, beautiful Buddhas of butterflies. This is going to work. You do, you do. Everyone has that thing that you want to go. Crush is vibrant. Ooh, has me glowing. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this filter. I love it, I love it, I love it. So this is going to kick you into momentum. Step one. Choose to take a quantum leap. That is step one. You see, many of us are afraid of a quantum leap because we are afraid of what it's going to require of us. A quantum leap requires more of you. Your spiritual art business, I love it. Home healthcare business, I love it. Woo, y'all are creating some amazing things. You all are creating some amazing things. Oh my God, I love it. You have to choose to take a quantum leap. That's step one. You have to choose it. Your podcast. I love that. Your podcast. Yes. Yes. Ashe. 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 Yes, Mike the Goo. M.I.F.I. Yes, my love. You are looking delicious. Oh, thank you, Buddhas and butterflies. Loving my feather earrings. Oh, everyone speak it. Sorry, it's a bit late. You weren't late, Mike the Goo. You were like one of the first ones on today. I was so happy to see you again. Mike the Goo, maybe we're doing 35 and 36 now just because quantum leap. That's right, Jason, quantum leap. What is M.I.F.I again? I'm going to tell you what it is right now. So, in M.I.F.I, you take massive. This is what M.I.F.I stands for. Oh, before I go to what M.I.F.I stands for, step two, pray to be divinely guided in everything you think, say, and do in your business ventures, financial affairs, and wealth creation. It is very important. Your new YouTube videos, awesome. It is very important that before you undertake M.I.F.I, that you pray to be divinely guided because you don't want to run off in a direction that's inappropriate or not going to get you the result. And you're putting all this energy and effort into it. Energy into it. So here's step three. This is what M.I.F.I stands for. M.I.F.I stands for massive, 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 intense, focused, inspired action. Now, this is where the rubber meets the road. And I coach a lot of very highly successful people who make a lot of money, people who are starting their business, people who want to leave their job and start their whole vision from spirit, people who want to have more fulfillment in their lives, people who want to start their YouTube channels, people, beautiful angels who want to write their books. I coach a lot of amazing people. You too can be one of them. We have a whole circle in the enlightenment circle. Go to ValerieLove.com. You'll see all the details there. And one thing I have noticed, why do people get a coach? Let's put it in the chat. Why did I get a coach? I have 4 coaches right now. Why did I get a coach? I've invested about 30, maybe $40,000 in myself in coaching. Why? Why? Shanti, that's at the website, ValerieLove.com, because they want help. Yes. Inspiration. Yes. Mike Goo. Thank you. Jason. Thank you. To expand and go to the next level. Yes, Mr. Guys. Yes. What else? There's a very important reason why people hire a coach. Learn from others who have already done it. Yes, absolutely. To learn and stay motivated. Ooh, Danielle, I love it. That's it, Jason. That is at the core of it. Jason and Buddhism Butterflies. You hit it right on the head. Accountability. There is something that you want to do that you have not yet done. And the reason you haven't done it yet is because you are not being held accountable to get that thing done. And everything that you are being held accountable to get done is being done. If you don't pay your phone bill, what's going to happen? You're being held accountable by Verizon, Amen, AT&T, whoever, right? If you don't pay your mortgage, what's going to happen? You are being held accountable to the bank. If you don't pay your car payment, what's going to happen? You are being held accountable to the bank. If you don't take your kids to school, what's going to happen? If you don't show up to work, let's just say you don't feel like going to work and you just don't show up. You don't call, you don't do anything. You just don't show up. You are being held accountable in many areas of your life. You are being held accountable to do a certain thing when you get to work. And if you don't, something bad is going to happen. No one is holding you, hello, fired. No one is holding you accountable to your dreams. No one. That's why I find that a coach is the most valuable thing you can have. No one's holding you accountable to your dreams. Who's saying, write that book, and really supporting you in writing that book and holding you accountable to get that book written? Who's holding you accountable to be the best you? No one. That's why you're not the best you. That's why I'm not the best me. That's why I got coaches on my ass. Trust me. Trust me. One of my coaches right now has me on daily accountability. Daily accountability in a group. You want to be on the hot seat? That's why I put other people on the hot seat, because the hot seat works. And guess what? The day 2, it was producing results. Because people procrastinate and procrastinate and procrastinate. Why? Because when we get ready to take the action, tremendous fear comes up. We all have it. It's called resistance. And the resistance comes up to the thing that you really want to do, the very thing that you want to do. Write that book, start that healing practice, create that ministry, create that business, create that YouTube channel, put 100 videos on your YouTube channel, speak on stage around the world. The very thing you really want to do. Valentina, your soul and yourself should keep yourself accountable. Valentina, with all due love and respect, that's not how it works. And here's 2 reasons why it doesn't work. Your soul and yourself keep you motivated, inspired. You've got to do that from the inside out. Inspired, motivated, energized from the inside. That your soul and yourself keeps you to. Self-accountability does not work. That's why we're in a relational universe. Woo, let me tell you, we live in a relational universe. Why? Everything in this universe is a relationship to something else. Mike the Goo would do no homework if his teacher wasn't holding him accountable. If I was not being accountable, I would be laying on the sofa, sleeping, taking a nap. If I was not being held accountable, I would sleep past 5 o'clock. Now I don't sleep past 3, 4. If I wasn't being held accountable, Everything you are being held accountable for, you're doing. And everything you're not being held accountable for, you're not doing. It's as simple as that. Look at your life. Beautiful. Look at your life. Look at your life. How does divine timing work with accountability if you're holding someone accountable and they say it's not my time? That's a cop out and a lie and a scam. We call that self-deception. It's not my time yet. Here's how it works. Here's why we need accountability. Who read the book Do the Work by Stephen Pressfield? Who wrote the book? Mystic Eyes, move on. Good question. Mystic Eyes, did they ask for accountability? Tell me a little bit more about that. Did they ask for accountability? Roll in the damn pool. No, that's right. This is it. Did they ask for accountability or what? Or did we, in our cheerleader self of helping friends and family, hey, yeah, I'll keep you accountable? They asked for accountability. Did they ask for accountability? Because if people don't ask, we can't just, offer things that people don't ask. Dawn threw my ass in the pool yesterday. Good, Thera. Sometimes you got to roll people in the pool, right? Yeah, cheerleader. Ooh, yes, our girl looks good today. Come on, Shelby. Come on, Shelby. Come on, Shelby. Did they ask? They asked for accountability. Now, here's the next step. Did they pay for accountability? Are you a coach? How does it work? Tell me how it works. Tell me how it works, Dawn. Because this is the deal. My clients pay me $5,000 and up for coaching. Do you really think they're not going to show up? Do you really think they're not going to get the win? Do you really think they're not going to do it? Hello? $25,000 my platinum clients have invested in themselves through coaching with me. Do you really think somebody's going to pay $25,000 and not show up and not do it? It's not happening. No pay? Oh, no pay? Mystic Eyes, they're not paying for it. They're not paying for it. Oh, they're not paying. I'm moving on. Yeah. You see, it's a different kind of thing. We can't just walk around offering people in our lives random accountability. That doesn't work. If a person asks for it, then they ask. If a person asks, people have to ask for support. So let's say the person asks, please help me accountable. Let's be accountability partners. Here's how accountability works. You have to have 3 components. Let's break down accountability. There are 3 components to accountability. Let's put it in the chat. Number 1, there is a commitment. What's the commitment you're making? Write my book. Please put it in the chat. Number 1, oh, beautiful. You've moved on. I love it. I love it. Hello. A commitment. Right. What are you holding the person accountable to do? The commitment is I'm going to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. and meditate. The commitment is I'm going to finish my book in 90 days. The commitment is I'm going to build my website in 30 days. That's what a commitment looks like. Not, I want to make more money. Get out my face. You ain't trying to do nothing. You can tell people that are just fooling, trying to fool us, right? A commitment. That's number 1. What is the commitment? What's the thing that you're holding them accountable to doing? I am accountable to working on my sewing line, my new fashion line, for 1 hour every day from 12 to 1 for 30 days. That's a commitment. We know clearly what you're going to do. Number 2, there has to be a consequence if you don't do it. Now let's look at number 1. Here we go. Thank you, Val. I'm dealing with, let me read this comment. Let me read you, Dawn. I'm dealing with this now. This word was right. Spirit is never wrong. Ooh, my God, Dawn. Because Dawn, trust me, I struggled with accountability and commitment and discipline for a long time. And really not so much discipline because I grew up in the cult and they disciplined us pretty well. But oh my God, that commitment. It's scary to make a commitment because now you got to do it. You got to do it. Number 2, consequence. Put it in the chat. So first we have your commitment. Number 2, there's a consequence. If you don't pay your car note, is there a consequence? Of course. And what's the commitment with your car note? Every 30 days, I'm going to pay X on this day. That's a commitment, right? All this other stuff people do is foolishness because people don't want to really take on the responsibility, right? Consequences. What about consequences? Consequences. All right. What about your rent? What's the commitment for your rent? Every 30 days on the first of the month, you pay your rent, you pay your mortgage. What is the consequences? Don't pay it. See what your consequence is. Be sitting on the sidewalk. Consequence. What's the consequences if this thing does not get done? Can I have a conversation with y'all about consequences? Because people don't know how to set consequences. In our coaching circles, we do. Here's one of the consequences. Are you ready? If you don't do what you say you're going to do, you need to eat a can of dog food. I'm going to say it again. If you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're going to eat a can of dog food. Now, it's not me telling the person what they're going to do. They choose their consequence. What's your consequence? Okay, and the consequence has to be something you don't want to do. It can't be. The consequence has to be something unsavory. The consequence has to be something undesirable. What if I like dog food? I know they're making it so savory now. It's better than human food. It's actually healthier for you than human food. But back in the day, we used to do this consequence where we were in a coaching group and we had a can of Alpo. And this came from another group that they committed to do an hour of personal development every single day. There were 4 of them. And they said, we have to go higher. We have to take everything in our life up. So they decided, the 4 of them, that they were going to do an hour of personal development every single day. And they were going to hold each other accountable. And every night they checked it. Did you do your hour? 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 And if you didn't do your hour of personal development, you were going to eat a can of dog food. And guess what? Everyone bought the can of Alpo and put it on their kitchen table for the 30 days. Like, you just look at it, you'd be like, nah, where's my books? Oh, you get it done. You get it done. Oh, you get it done. You get it done. I may not get this, but I don't think you need somebody or something else to be answering to or be accountable to. In the end, you answer to yourself. Please correct me. I'm not sure I understand. That's excellent, Valentina. You're absolutely accurate. You are responsible for you. You are the one who must answer for you. And there is a component that comes up. I love this question, Valentina. I love this question. There is a component that comes up that is called resistance. Now, let's talk about the resistance before we go to the third thing involved with a consequence. Resistance. Now, just we are undermining people that need the coach. Oh, no. What? Family. Did Michael Jordan have a coach? Did Michael Jordan have best basketball player of all time? Did Michael Jordan have a coach? Yes. Did Scottie Pippen have a coach? One of the best basketball players ever. Did Scottie Pippen have a coach? Yes. Okay, let's go to another world. Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps, maybe the best swimmer on planet Earth. Did Michael Phelps have a coach? Does Michael Phelps have a coach? That coach kicks Michael Phelps' butt every day. If he don't get into that pool, he got hell to pay. You think Michael Phelps is going to wake up every morning and get in the pool of his own accord? None of us do. Let's be honest with ourselves. Let's be honest with ourselves and remember that we don't always do the things that we want to do. We've been procrastinating. We've been in fear. We've been in resistance. Every top producer on the planet has a coach. Everyone. Does Oprah have coaches? Oh, no. This must work. You won't commit suicide, Miss Mike the Goo. You have too much to live for. Does Oprah have coaches? Of course. Every peak performer has probably 1, 2, 3, or 4 coaches. Every peak performer. Why? Because number one, you don't know what you don't know. Now, let me ask you a question. If I'm making $10,000 a month, okay, I have at least 4 people in the chat right now that keep me accountable. Hello, Danielle. If I don't believe, if I don't deliver, that's right. I don't hear the end of it. Yes. When's the next video, Danielle? We need more. That's right. Cartomancy, you said 2 in a week. That's it. That's it. That's it, Danielle. Ooh, I got the God bumps on it. I got the God bumps on it. See, because the ego does not want to be held accountable at all. But I tell you one thing, you don't want to die, Mike. You have too much to live for. You have too much to live for. Make sure you talk to your parents about that. You have too much to live for. Talk to someone you trust about that, okay? About that feeling. Talk to someone you trust about that feeling. You have too much to live for, okay? Yeah, one. Ego is about one, just me. It doesn't know about anybody else. I have so many people. Let me ask you a question. Why am I here every day for 40 days? Why am I doing day 35? Because I even skipped 35 and 36 in my exuberance coming back from Paris. Because I'm accountable to you. It's very bad for me if I don't show up. It's the power of the public pledge, we call it. I say publicly, we're going to do 40 days. And I already made a public pledge on my own ass for July 13th. That means I got to show up. I don't show up. Y'all be like, what? What's up with her? What's up? It's the power of the public pledge, baby. I out myself. I out myself. I put myself on accountability to other people. You. I'm accountable to you. And you, Mystic Eyes, and you, Lorenzo, and you, Marvin the Magi, and you, Mike the Goo, and you, Awakening Grace, and you, Mystic Eyes, and you, Savoy. I'm accountable to all of you. You see it right here. Right? Yeah. Be accountable to other people. Do just like Danielle said. Have people get on your behind like, hey, wait a minute. You got accountability to death yesterday. Guess what? Didn't it produce results? Let me share something with you. I'm an author. I love writing. I love writing. No, you didn't miss 35 and 36. I did. That's on me. I apologize, family, and I'm here to honor my commitment because I'm being held accountable. And I can't even slither out of it because it's public. I'm demonstrating for you right now what it is. Okay. I love writing. I was born to write. I write every day. I write for free. I don't even need someone to pay me for writing. I love writing. Now, when I got my first book deal, it was a 5-figure 2-book deal with a major publisher. Which means when I signed on a dotted line, what did that mean? When I signed and got that check in my hand, what did it mean? What did it mean? How many books am I supposed to write now for them? Did not have the books written yet. I signed on a dotted line that I'm going to do what? What am I going to do? It's a 2-book deal. What am I going to do? I signed on the dotted line and I got the check in my hand, but they didn't get the book yet. What am I supposed to do? Someone tell me. I personally can't hear the end of it from myself. Yes, that's called beating up on self if I do not do what I'm set to do. That's good, Valentina. That's beating up on self. We're talking about differently from loving. That's it. I had to deliver 2 books. That's it. Now, do you think things came up for me not to deliver those 2 books? I got to write. There's a contract. That's the commitment. Deliver us 2 manuscripts by these days. Now, let me ask you a question. Was there a consequence if I didn't deliver those 2 manuscripts? Do you think that if I did not write those 2 books, there was a consequence? I'm not going to be in breach of contract. That is not going to happen. And this was my first book, and this is what I want to do. I want to write, and still I procrastinate. If you tell yourself the truth, do you see yourself procrastinate? And if no one else knows you have that commitment, it's easy for the ego to get in there and talk you out of doing it. Well, I don't really need to do it anyway. Well, it's not my time. Well, maybe God is taking me in a different direction. Bullshit. No, boo. No, you about to kill yourself. I'm talking about peak productivity. I'm talking about how not only would I have lost my funds, I would have been taken to court. I'm not doing that. And I want to write the book. So there was the commitment. 2 books. Now, let me ask you a question. Here comes me writing the 2nd book. This was something like 2 years after the first book. I can't finish the manuscript. I am having a way because I have separated from my husband. This book is just, it's so hard for me to write because life happens. You know what? Life happens. You know, life happens. That's right. Roll in the damn pool. You know, life happens. You know what I'm talking about? What life happened? What happened was, do you think the book publisher is going to go for what happened was because I have a divorce in my life or a separation in my life and I don't feel inspired to write? All you people that say, I don't feel inspired, that's bullshit too. Do you think that I am not going to write that book? My agent was like, Val, do you have the manuscript ready? Now, they were kind of loving, but you're not going to just not do it. No, 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 no. You wrote a contract, you signed a contract. Everything on the other side has already been rolling. They have the book cover design. The publishing house is already rolling. I can't just not. That's our shirt for real. I can't just not do it, or not do it in excellence, or not do it in excellence in the time frame I said I would do. Yes? Valentina, I love that. Valentina said, I missed the explanation of what does rolling the damn pool mean. Can somebody explain that to me? That's a metaphor for the man who is laying by the pool of Bethsaida, for 38 years and did not get his healing, even though the angel came down and troubled the waters every single day. He stayed by the pool, laid by the pool, a victim for 38 years, rather than rolling in the damn pool. Roll in the damn pool. If you can't climb in, you can't push yourself in. People run, trying to get past before you. It's a metaphor for Nike. Just do it. Okay? Heal yourself. That's what it is. Okay. Matter of fact, watch day. What day was that? Day 37? Day 38? What day was that? Day 37 or 38? You'll see the whole thing. You'll see the whole thing. So let's go back to this commitment piece and this accountability piece. Valentina, you're absolutely right. Everyone is right. You're absolutely right. That within yourself, you must have something that drives you to get up and do the thing. We call that the divine unction. We call that your calling. You have a desire. You're inspired. Yes. Now you have to have that before someone can hold your accountable, because if you don't have that, we don't know what your commitment is or what you're going to be doing, right? After you have that inspiration, this is how we're wired as humans. You must know how our brains are wired, okay? Skin in the game. Hello. Come on, Danielle. That's what I'm talking about, skin in the game. They had my signature on the dotted line, and I had that check. And that 5-figure check is a advance. It's an advance. It's not money they're just giving you from the book company. That means you got to sell that many books to make back that money. It's like a loan, okay? Now, how our brains are wired is that the second you say, I'm going to go on a diet, shroom, resistance comes up in your brain. You have inside of your brain a sleeping dragon. And the dragon is asleep and happy as long as you're not doing nothing big and special. Lay on the sofa. Be chill. Have a chill job. This dragon is sleeping. The dragon ain't doing nothing because you ain't doing nothing. But stand up and say you're going to be great. I dare you. Stand up and say, I'm going to write books. Stand up and say, I'm going to be a healer to the world. Stand up and say, I'm going to speak on stages all over the world. Here goes the dragon. Did somebody say they're going to do something great? This is inside my own self. It's called resistance. Now, if you didn't have resistance, you wouldn't need accountability. Because if you didn't have resistance, you would just go ahead and do it. Resistance. Read the book, do the work by Stephen Pressfield. Resistance. If you didn't have resistance, you wouldn't need it. I have not yet met one person that can work through their own resistance by themselves. I just have never met. Now, let me ask you a few questions about accountability. What if Oprah wanted to sleep late and not film the Oprah show? What if she just said, I'm sleepy today, I don't feel like going to film the Oprah show? Would something bad happen? Of course, she has a whole studio audience waiting for her. During the 25 years that Oprah, she said 25 years she woke up at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, and she was in a makeup chair by 6 a.m. for 25 years. That's why she's Oprah. That's why she's great. That's how she ascended to her greatness. Oh my God, the resistance. How do you get over resistance? Accountability. And look at it now, billionaire. But most of us do not want to be held accountable. The ego hates accountability. Oh, the ego hates accountability because the ego, that's why you've got to be humble. That's why you've got to be just surrendered to spirit to even accept accountability or even hire a coach because the ego is like, I got this. I know what to do. I'm going to do that. And you still haven't done anything that has amounted to anything. You haven't yet created your empire. Okay, let's look. Let's look. I've been slacking off. Yes, Shelby, when it comes to my diet. Hello, Shelby. And guess what, Shelby? You're not alone. Don't feel bad about it. Just get some accountability. That's all. No beating up on self. Only love for self. Only love for self. All right. It's like the atmosphere of change for yourself. Only love for yourself. Mike the Goo, let me know what you're referring to. People need a kick in the butt. All of us need a kick in the butt. Now, let's be, your peers push you to be accountable. Yes. I put something important up, so please read up a bit. Let me look. Okay, Mike the Goo. I'll look at it right now. A slight atmosphere change. Let's see. Oh, Val, I just thought that I was going to be great, and I felt the dragon get mad already. Is some kind of odd feeling. Yes. That's it exactly. You met the dragon. Now, the dragon, we all have one inside of us. It's the resistance. It's the procrastination, hesitation, fear. I'll do it tomorrow. I don't have time. Maybe this is not a good time. Maybe this is not. Why? Why do we have resistance? The resistance comes up with anything that's going to make you better. Huh? Anything. A diet? Read above that one. Oh, read above that one to find out, please. Okay, let me look. Let me look, Mike. I'm going to take a moment and look at this. They still are figuring it out. Let me go. One moment. Nobody knows how the brain works. Is that the one, Mike? Eden, it was quote from someone else in this chat. Mike, is that the one? Oh, I'm going to play the binding of Isaac. The binding of Isaac? Mike the Goo, I want you to, oh, so much resistance with the studio. Yes, 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 yes. Buddhism butterflies. I have it. I have it every day. Every day. Mike the Goo, I want you to talk to someone. Was that the one, Mike the Goo, the binding of Isaac? Listen to me very carefully. I want you to talk to someone who you trust, okay? And tell them exactly what you shared today. Who do you trust in your life? I want you to trust. Let me know. I call it a demon. Everyone has demons, but I just agree with most of them. That's why I seem so chill all the time. Okay, so the way to overcome a demon is not to go right at the demon. And yes, thank you, Boo, for your comment. Thank you, Boo, for your comment. If you will give us grace and patience, everything in divine order and divine timing, yes, trust me, you'll get your spells. And go to ValerieLove.com and pick up the book. All right? And stay with us. Stay with us. Is it about the dragon I meant? You already read it. It was about the dragon. I'm not sure, but this is the energy I'm getting, Mike. Speak to someone whom you love and trust in your life and share with them everything you share. Who in your life do you love and you trust? Is it your grandmother? Is it someone mature? Is it someone at school? Is it a teacher? Who in your life do you love and trust? I'm going to hold you accountable to this one. Because Mike the Goo, me and you made a deal the other day. Well, not the other day, a few weeks ago. And remember, our deal was I would check out that app, the app, and you would watch Harry Potter. And you watched Harry Potter, and I did check out the app. So I held my end of the bargain. So let's make another bargain. I want you to talk to someone in your life. Yeah, Farabrona? Yeah. Whom you love and trust. And I want you to share with them exactly what you shared here in the chat today. All of it. Matter of fact, you can bring them right to this video so they can look at your chat comments. Is that okay? I want you to do that. Is it a deal, Mike the Goo? Is it a deal? Let me know, Mike the Goo. Mike the Goo. Yeah, Mike. Everyone pray for Mike and send Mike love, because the comments here reveal that it is very important that we support our member of our community in making powerful choices for his life and choosing life. Okay? Alrighty, and someone's gonna be going bye-bye. Let's go. Time to send somebody bye-bye. It's so easy to do. That's what I love about it. It's so easy to do. All right, Mike the Goo, let me know. I agree with my sentiments, okay? Sending positive love and life. Fool be gone. Child, we sprayed on fool repellent this morning. Come on, Jason. No, that's how we do. I agree with the one. Okay. Beautiful. Mike, who is that person for you? Who is that person for you? I'll link mom, okay, to this video, Val. Very good. And talk to your mom about exactly what you shared in this video, okay? Very important. Also, I tried to watch Harry Potter. It lagged like hell. It's okay. It's still there. You can watch it anytime. Now, here is the finishing touch on accountability. The third part of accountability is this: a reward. What's your reward? I love to reward myself. So what's the reward that you're going to give yourself with accountability? Lots of love and prayers from Mike. Thank you, Mother Mady. What's the reward you're going to give yourself? So pick a reward. Let's say 30 days. I'm going to write my book in 30 days. You write every day. Every day you work on your book. Every day you work on your book. Day 30, the manuscript is complete. Now you're going to give it to the editor. So you have written your book in 30 days. Now, you're not going to hit the consequence because you completed the commitment. Now you're going to give yourself a reward. Ooh, Shanty, trip to Jamaica. Maybe you're going to go to the spa. Maybe you're going to go to your favorite gourmet restaurant. Maybe you're going to have a whole day off at the beach and just be there with the one you love. Oh my God. You're going to do something so wonderful for yourself. That's your reward. Those are the three aspects of accountability. Now, let's take Mike Phelps. Mike Phelps, what's your commitment? Swim every day. Mike Phelps, this is what Mike Phelps' calendar looks like. Wake up at 5 a.m., swim, go to bed. Oh, wait a minute. Wake up at 5 a.m., swim, eat some food, swim, eat some more food, swim, go to bed. Wake up at 5 a.m., swim, eat some food, swim, eat some food, swim, go to bed. And guess what Michael Phelps' coach used to do to him? This is brilliant. Oh my God, this is brilliant. I wish everybody would have a coach like this. Guess what Mike Phelps' coach used to do to him? Anybody, tell me what Mike Phelps' coach used to do to him. He just get up, wake up, go swim. And his coach is there. Come on. What did Mike Phelps' coach used to do to him? Anybody? I read this and I was like, wow, everybody needs that in their life. Hey, Val, I love and appreciate you. Oh, that was so thankful. Ooh, XJW. Come on, XJWs. Here's what Michael Phelps' coach used to do to him. He used to mess with him just for no damn reason. Just so he could throw him off his game, so that when he was in the Olympics, if something went wrong with his stuff that he would put on, he would still be able to swim fast. His coach, in addition to working him out, He used to just mess with him, like just take his goggles and just twist them up just before he was getting ready to get in the pool, just to mess with him. Oh my God, I wish everyone had a coach like that. Because guess what? It happened in the Olympics and it was nothing that could stop Mike Phelps. He still could perform because he knew how to do everything, even when stuff was messed up. Like just mess up, just put your stuff in a different place and you don't know where it is. It's like, what do? You still gotta see if you everything is always so yeah, you gotta stay on your game. That's what a good coach would do for you. Just would mess with him just for no good reason. Like, what if you at the Olympics and you can't find your towel, your favorite towel? You not gonna swim fast? What if you got the Olympics and they shoot and your goggle is twisted? Like right before he would jump in the water, he would just twist his goggle. Like, now swim. Oh my God. Yeah. You see, he had to train himself no matter what happened. And guess what? Other people didn't have that coach. That's why he got all the gold medals and other people didn't. Ha ha ha. Read how top producers got where they are, and they will tell you about their training, their coaches, their accountability. What happens if they don't show up to the gym? Oh, they'll tell you 3 o'clock in the morning I'm running. What is Michael Jordan doing every day when it's time for the championships? Michael Jordan every day. Come on, I know that's right there. Come on, campus. Come on, campus. Our first super chat of the day. You still gotta perform. You still got to perform. And not only do you have to perform, you want to perform at a very high level. You want to perform at your very best. You want to perform in such a way that you're going to win. Not just, I did it. No, 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 no. You want to perform at a very high level. Why? Because that's who you are and because you're burning to see your true full potential. You are burning to see what you can really do. What can you really create? There's no limit to what you can create. All right? That's why we require accountability. Thank you so much for the question. That's why. Money in the vortex, money in the vortex, money in the vortex. Come on now. That's why we all require accountability, and the best of the best of the best of the best people have coaches. Now, the next coach that I'm going to hire, he charges $150,000 up front. Now, my one coach, absolutely, absolutely. If we didn't have the dragon called resistance, maybe you wouldn't really need a coach. That dragon resistance, very few people have the tools to work through their resistance. Coaches have tools. Oh, I got tons of tools for your resistance. Very few people know how to treat themselves when the resistance comes up. Very few people don't even know that the resistance is going to come up. And many people do not even have any idea that it's their own resistance that's stopping them. That's in the form of computers going awry, computers blowing up, losing manuscripts, the dog ate my homework, blah, blah, blah. That's all an out picturing of your own resistance. I had a client who came to me not too long ago, and all my clients are incredible creators and creating healing practices and, YouTube channels, writing books, and so creative and healers and magical beings, right? And creating businesses and all of these amazing and coaching practices and healing practices and all of this amazing deliciousness. A client came to me and she said, Val, I've been trying for years to start a YouTube channel. And by the time people come to my doorstep, they know that the thing is gonna get done because that's when people land at my doorstep. They've been trying to do it for years and it's still not done. You see, done is better than perfect. Put it in the chat. Done is better than perfect. Still not done. So they come to me. And here was a client that came to me. And she said, Val, for years I wanted a YouTube channel. I said, well, would you okay. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. You trying to make it perfect? You trying to make it just right? You trying to wait for the best, just right time? Trying to wait for just the right circumstances? Does not happen. Done is better than perfect. I'm doing it now. Because it's an unction inside you to do it. You're not just running around doing random stray stuff. No, 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 that's unproductive and that's ego driven. It's the divine calling you to do this thing, write that book, serve these people. But the resistance has come up. And now here we are face to face with our resistance. We're like, oh, maybe it's not my time. And then the dragon goes back to sleep. Like, okay, they're not going to do anything great. You're not going to ever do anything great. Sit right there on the sofa. Watch the housewives and eat bonbons. I got you. Chill. And the dragon's sitting right next to you. And you get ready to get up, the dragon gets up. And the beautiful thing about resistance is always equal to who you are and where you are in the moment. It's the necessary strength training you need in the gym. What do you get in the gym when you're going to build muscle? Resistance. I was in Soul Cycle the other day. We picked up the weights. You got to work with weights. Weights of resistance. Resistance builds muscle. It's supposed to teach you to build muscle and make you stronger, and not in a fighting way, simply in a I'm going to persevere kind of way, because I am focused and determined, because I am persistent, no forcing, only persistence. I'm going to persist and I'm going to continue. Resistance comes up with anything that you are going to do. Yes, it still hurts, absolutely. Do you think my coaches kicked my ass? Child, let me ask you a question. Does anyone watch Iyanla Fix My Life? Does anyone watch Iyanla Fix My Life? That's what a good coach will do. A good coach will move you. Move you. That's a good coach. Hello? Hello? Yes. That's what it looks like. Sometimes you have to get your ass kicked. And guess what? I'm so surrendered. I gave any one of my coaches full capability to kick my ass at any time. You see me not moving? Kick my ass. Because I have to reach my greatness. And the only thing that's stopping me from moving, the resistance, is fear. That's the only thing that's stopping me from moving. But if you don't oh yeah, she loves you up. That was my coach for 4 years. 4 years. How do you think I became the woman I am today? I still got the footprints on my behind, but people are so afraid to get a good coach on their tail and get their behind kicked. You need a good butt kicking every so often. From a person that you know loves you. Not just random straight people kicking your butt. Not just somebody pushing you around. Who needs that? No way. Not somebody that don't mean your best good. Not somebody who God did not appoint. None of that. You know who God appointed for you as your coach. God put me on her doorstep. And she loved on me and coached me and loved on me and coached me. And I am so thankful. Oh my God. She did soul surgery on me. You think people on Iyanla Fix My Life get a lot? I got it for 4 years. They got 1 episode. That's why I am the woman I am today, because of all the coaches and the mentors and support. Let me ask you a question. That's the love. Yes, Shelby. See, this must come from a person who loves you, and who wants the best for you, and who's cheering you on to your greater good. And give that person permission. So good to meet you, Dara. Yay. Give that person permission. If you know this is the person God sent you, don't play. We know who God sends. When God sends that coach, that mentor, that guide for you, give that person permission to move me beyond my ish. Move me beyond my ish. We all have it. Yes. And guess what? This is your life. Do you really want to die? You really want to be in the cemetery with all your books and all your music and all your dancing and all your costumes and all your songs and all your poetry still inside you? This is your life. Do you really want to be in the graveyard with all your books still inside you? With the movies still inside you, the clothing line still inside you, the healing practice still inside you, the beautiful retreat center still inside you, the spiritual center still inside you, because you never did it. Do you really want to go to the graveyard like that? That's right, family. You can't go out like that. There's too many gifts inside you, and you have to make sure all these gifts come out. You have to, if you want to be happy on planet Earth, right? I say that to my clients all the time. I could hold your hand or kick your behind. I'll hold your hand more, but when your behind gets kicked, you're going to move. Come on. Come on. And you know what the universe says? Write your books. That's right. You know what the universe says? Everyone's going to transform. Everyone's going to ascend. You can take 50,000 lifetimes to do it, or you can do it here and now. And the universe also says, you're going up. Now, you can go easy or you can go hard. It's just like Proud Mary. It's just like Tina Turner said, now we can do it nice or we can do it rough. But you're going. You see, because life is moving you. And what we must realize is that pain pushes until vision pulls. Put it in the chat. Pain pushes until vision pulls. Put it in the chat. Pain pushes. So you're being pushed through your life. Pain pushes until vision pulls. When you get that vision of what you're creating and you see what God has you here to do, like what I get to do every day, pain doesn't push me to do it anymore. I want to do it. I want to do it. That's right. That's what Reverend Dr. Bernard Beckwith says. So why not get a coach to support you in moving along? Now, let me ask you a question. You have two choices. Let's say you're making $10,000 a month in your coaching business. And let's say there's a coach who's making $25,000 a month. Now, let me ask you a question. You're making $10,000 a month. That coach is making $25,000 a month. You want to go to $25,000 a month. What's easier? Hire that coach and do whatever they say? Or try to figure it out your own for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years and eventually get there? Which one is better? I ain't got time to figure shit out. I ain't got time to waste time. I have no wasted time. I'm going to hire a coach and I'm going to do everything they tell me to do. And then I'm going to have that result. Period. Period. That's so simple to me. They already did it. They're going to tell you, we've left Bob right. We've left, go this, do this, do this. And bam, you're going to have it because they're doing it all day long, every day. Just go to the people who've already done it. Why is everybody trying to reinvent the wheel? Child, I have two hands to touch you, one to pull and one to push. Hello, come on. I mean, this is you here, and this is where you want to be. There are people over here already made it to where you want to be. Hire them. And don't try to damn ask them to do something for free. Hire them. What's your fee? And pay whatever it costs. Let me tell you something. My coach, one of my coaches, Sam, can I tell you about the 4 coaching programs I'm in? The first coaching program I'm in is a mastermind for $25,000 for this year. Now, let me ask you a question. If you're making 6, 7 figures in your coaching practice and you want to go to 8 figures, would it be worth paying $25,000 to be in a room with people who make 8 figures? The vibration alone is going to call you up to 8 figures. I mean, that's a no-brainer. Doesn't it make sense if you're making $100,000 and you want to make $1 million and it costs $5,000 to get into a mastermind with 10 people that are making $1 million? Well, damn, you're going to make at least $500,000. You're definitely going to rise up from your 100,000 because you're in the whole group that's making $1 million. That's a no-brainer. But people want to struggle. People want to struggle because they don't want to pay what coaches are charging. And these coaches, they're charging $5,000, $10,000, $25,000. I'm a premium coach, $5,000 to $50,000. Guess what? My clients that pay it, they move. The ones that don't want to pay it, figure it out. You can figure it. People choose to struggle, and struggle is optional. When I found out struggle was optional, guess what? I wouldn't live without coaches. I don't live without coaches. At any given time, I have anywhere between 2, 3, 4, 5 coaches in every area of my life that I want to excel. If you want to write a New York Times best-selling book, get a New York Times best-selling author, coach to show you, look at their results, ask the universe, who is the guide for me for this? Ask the universe will bring you the universe has probably already bought you the perfect coaches. Hello, you're looking at one right now. The universe has already bought you the perfect coaches, but you're making up a story about why you can't pay them. Guess what? I get to the coach's door. How much do you want? How much is this thing? This is what I do. And happy to do it because guess why? I know coaching works and I know that I can get one insight from a coach, shift everything in my life. And what's the price of a change consciousness? A coach could say one thing. Indeed, many coaches have said one thing to me that was worth the price of admission. Let me ask you a question. if I shift my consciousness from 7 figures to 8 figures, was it worth $25,000? If you shift your consciousness from 1 million to 10 million, was that worth $25,000? That's a no-brainer. But people are so busy looking at the $25,000. But you're looking at the $25,000 or the $5,000 or the $10,000 because you really don't think that you're going to do it. You get into the program and you think you're not going to do it. Oh, hell, I know when I pay my $25,000, oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm getting this benefit. Oh, trust me. Oh, I'm going to show up. Oh, what? Come on, Claire. Just see. Come on, Claire. Money in a vortex. You see, because all I know is that I've got to change my consciousness and I'm going to go to the person that God sends you. Write the check and go to the program. That's it and that's all. Write the check and go to the program. $25,000 to be in this mastermind. Guess what? It was worth, it's a whole year-long mastermind. And then I'm in another one that's 9,000. And then I'm at another Facebook marketing program that's 9,000. And I'm another one for 2,000, another one for about 2,000, 3,000. So you add that up. It's about 40,000. Am I worth it? I am my biggest investment. Why are you paying more for your mortgage than you're paying for coaching? I find that ludicrous. No, I pay more for me than anything else in my life because I am the goose that lays the golden egg. You paying $2,000 a month to live in a house, but what about the one that's making the money for the house? It doesn't make sense. It's backwards because we got hooked into the mass consciousness. They say, get a house, get a car, because the bank wanted to get your money every month. They wanted to suck a vacuum cleaner. You know what? Give me a $500 apartment at a $2,000 a month. Give me right now, how much do I pay a month? Probably $3,000 a month. More than my home. In me. Give me $3,000 a month in coaching. And let me live in a $500 a month apartment. See, that's how every successful person made it to being hugely successful. Read Lisa Nichols' story. She lived in a little apartment. She moved into this little tiny apartment when she left her job. Oh my God. We don't know what it takes to create the incredible success, but you want the incredible success, but you don't know what it took to create it. And every one of us is in mastermind programs. And those mastermind programs cost $25,000, $50,000, $100,000. I would not be in a mastermind program. I would not be in a mastermind. You're going to be out here doing it by yourself. Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. Be out here by yourself. Entrepreneurship is already a lonely journey. Being great is already a lonely journey. Yes, come on, Christy. If you do not put yourself in a circle of people that are highly successful, already doing the thing. I was talking to one of my beautiful sisters in the mastermind, and plus I have an accountability partner in the mastermind. Hello, Christy, you wrote the check. Write the check for coaching. And what is it doing for you? Christy, tell people just something that your coaching is doing for you, because we don't know what we don't know. The coach could tell us one thing. I don't know what I don't know. But the ego going to convince you can do it. You can do it by yourself. I spent years wandering around trying to figure it out. I don't do that anymore. I'm too smart for that. Let's go to M.I.F.I. Step 3, M.I.F.I. You are going to take massive, intense, focus, inspired action on your business venture for a very short time. And that time is going to be 90 days. You are not going to take weekends off. You're not going to take weekends off, okay? 90 days. Now, you can see my M.I.F.I. When I started my Wakai Perfection business, and you don't know what Wakai Perfection is, go to ValerieLove.com, click on money, and you'll see the drop down there. When I started my Wakai Perfection business, I did this. 90 days. I took massive, intense, focused, inspired action every day for 90 days. I did not take weekends off. You're only doing a huge burst for a short period of time. That's what makes it so powerful. You're doing a huge burst for a short period of time. 90 days. And I promise you that 90 days will set you up. That was year before last. Come on. Mwah. Billionfold return to all our super chatters. Mwah. God bless you. Excuse me. 90 days. I did this for 90 days, and guess what? 2 years later, I am still getting the benefit. Hi, Skyfall. 2 years later, I'm still getting the benefit from that 90-day burst. 2 years later. Hello? Hello? I'm telling you what I know. In my network marketing business, I have 2,500 people. I just looked at the numbers day before yesterday because I love numbers. I have over 2,500 people that are in my organization that are ambassadors and customers buying products from us every single month. Every single month, 90 days to give you a long result. Oh, trust me, a long result. Every single month, they buy products from us. And guess what? It was hugely because I took massive action for a short, condensed period of time. Now, no one can do that forever. It's too much. You can't do like that for a long time. It calls it burnout. You call it burnout. But you set your date for your 90 days. And you're going to run for your 90 days. And let's say it's going to be July 1st. And before July 1st, you set up your schedule. You talk to everyone in your life. For 90 days, I'm going to be a crazy woman or I'm going to be a crazy man. I'm going to be working on my business from morning, can't see in the morning and can't see at night. I used to slave like that for somebody else, but now I'm not going to do it for anyone else. I'm going to do it for myself. And you set up everything in your life. I put a letter, I wrote a broke up letter to my TV. You can see it all on Facebook and you can see it on Periscope. You can see my 90 days right on Periscope. I went live every single day, M.I.F.I on my Periscope to tell everyone what I was doing. I was accountable. And guess what? You start that 90 days, day one. I wrote a letter to my TV. Dear TV. Oh no, dear electronic income reducer. That's what a TV is, an electronic income reducer. Dear electronic income reducer. Thank you for always keeping me so entertained and always being ready. I just flip your switch and you're on. However, I break up with you for 90 days. I will not look at you. I will not talk with you. I will act like you're not there. Love. I taped it across the TV. You have to give up TV. You cannot watch any TV during your 90 days, M.I.F.I. No TV, no TV. Anything that takes you, maybe you might need to give up some Facebook. You can't do Facebook scrolling. You can't do YouTube just kind of wandering around. You're only doing it related to what you are creating in the 90 days. Massive action. Massive action. Oh my God. It works. Select your start date on the calendar. Here you go. This is going to put money in your bank account, I promise you. Select your start date on the calendar. Okay? Step 4. Select an action step you will take every day for 90 days straight that you know will catapult your business. Now, you know that thing that you're supposed to be doing every single day that will catapult your business, but you just haven't been doing it. Hello, TV. Juana, I wrote a broke up letter with my Dear John, dear electronic income reducer, we is over. For these 90 days, you will not see me and I will not see you. I know you've been so faithful to me. I love you. Bye. Boy, bye. TV, bye. Okay? Write the action step in your wealth grimoire. Now, this is very important. You're not going to run around doing 50 million different things, 50 million different things. No, 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 no. What's that one powerful action step you know you need to take every day that would take your business higher? It could be calls to people who I know need my service. Every day for 90 days, I'm going to make phone calls, phone calls, phone calls, phone calls, phone calls. This is what some people in our mastermind do. This is a good one. Every day they get on Facebook. One thing, It has to be one thing. You cannot be running all over the place doing this and that and that and that and that. That scattered, focused, unfocused energy. If you focus it on one thing, I promise you that one thing in your book, let's say your book, this book will get completed. You focus on that one thing. See, that's why it's called M.I.F.I. That F is for focused. Focused. You can't be doing 20 and 10 different things. Your brain can't even take it. Every time you switch from one thing to another thing, you get 20 minutes that you have to figure out what to do. What do you recommend I watch it or look it up instead of TV? Nothing. You're gonna be on your M.I.F.I. You're only gonna be on your M.I.F.I. For the 90 days. Not even reading. I didn't read during the 90 days. I did nothing but this one thing, grow my Wakaya business. That was it. I barely ate. I'm talking to the next person about Wakaya. I'm sleeping about Wakaya. I'm thinking about Wakaya. I'm calling people about Wakaya. I'm talking to people about Wakaya. I'm sharing people about Wakaya. I'm taking the Wakaya products. I'm showing people about Wakaya. Do you see that when you become obsessed for a very short period of time, you get a huge result? That result is still paying me every single month in the form of a residual monthly income check with a comma in it. I'm trying to set you free. One thing. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Mr. Guys. One thing. No reading, no books, no, clear everything. Clear everything. Clear all the decks. What you're going to be reading for? No, 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 no. Clear the decks. You're in M.I.F.I. You're in massive, intense, focus, inspired action. We all have something. Handle your business. You know that you have something that you're supposed to be doing, but you haven't done it yet. All of us do. My hand is raised. My hand is raised. I'm in a 90-day process right now, on it every day, every day, every day. Don't take weekends off because when, that's right, Bo, the mother baby, roll in the damn pool. Don't take weekends off because when you take weekends off, you break your momentum, you break your stride. Stay on it. Saturday and Sunday is only 90 days. Remember, you talked to your family before you started. You said, family, I'm going to be obsessed for 90 days. This is what that incredible athlete said. I forget his name right now. He said, you're not looking at talent, you're looking at obsession. He said, I'm not talented, I'm obsessed. That's where you have to get. Obsession creates some shit. Oh my God. You get obsessed. Most people are too casual. And guess what? Casual people become casualties. You're not obsessed. You're not going to do it. You're not going to create some big, huge result because you're not obsessed. I tell you one thing. You eat, sleep, breathe that thing for 90 days. That thing with Catapult, it has to just from the energy on it. It could be anything. A book, your yoga studio. If it's your yoga studio, you wake up. My yoga studio, I'm going to go to 10 yoga studios today. I'm going to ask them, do they have any extra space? Do they know where there's a yoga studio? I'm going to open the yoga studio. Here's the name of the yoga studio. Today I'm going out to talk to people about the yoga studio. I saw a space for the yoga studio. Today I'm going to set up more on my website for the yoga studio. Today I'm going out to talk to more people about the yoga studio. Today I'm looking for the yoga studio. Today, what do you think that will happen in the universe? Today, the yoga studio, 90 days. By day 30, some miraculous things are already happening. By day 40, by day 50, you have momentum. That thing has been like, pew! Come on. Come on, DWA. Come on. I'm telling you what I know. You see, oh my God, a billionfold return to you. I'm telling you what I know. Trust me. The first day, yoga studio, yoga studio, yoga studio. Okay, I'm writing to these yoga studios. Okay, I'm looking for my space for my yoga studio. Day one, universe doesn't pay attention to you. Day two, okay, the yoga studio. You go to sleep that night thinking about the yoga studio. You wake up in the morning visioning the yoga studio. You talk to people about the yoga studio. Day two, nothing happens. Day 10, maybe still nothing happens. Yoga studio. I'm going every day with the yoga studio. Why does it seem like nothing's working? Why does it seem like it's not happening? Keep going. The universe is getting your message. Your studio opens on July 14th. I know that's right. That's my start date. Woo, for the 90 days. I promise you, Buddhas and butterflies, you do this every day. You will have a yoga studio in 90 days. Maybe 60. Maybe 45. You just stay on it for 90 days. You just stay on it. M.I.F.I. See, you can only do this burst of action for a short period of time. You can't do this forever. You burn out. For a short, anyone can do anything for a short period of time. Starting today. Just pick your start date. Pick your start date. Now, step 5. Get an accountability partner. Here we go, accountability. Get your accountability partner whom you will connect with once per week during the 90 days to answer one question. Did you take your one action step every day? That's a simple question. You get an accountability partner, and all you do in Buddha Studio is looking amazing. So proud. Oh my God. Come on, Buddhas and butterflies. Yoga Studio, Yoga Studio, Yoga Studio, Yoga Studio, Yoga Studio, Yoga Studio. Day 10, Yoga Studio, Yoga Studio. I'm going here to talk to people about the Yoga Studio. I'm getting more students for the Yoga Studio. I'm talking about the Yoga Studio on my live streams. I'm going live every day about the Yoga Studio. This is the food we're going to have in the Yoga Studio. These are the kind of clients that we are attracting to the Yoga Studio. This is where your whole heart is Yoga Studio. Do you think that it will take no time at all for the universe to give you a Yoga Studio? No time at all. Trust me, within 90 days. Come back to us, Buddhas and butterflies, and tell it, oh, the obsession, because it's the energy. Most people, they do things casually. They write their book. Yeah, you're right. And then you put it down, and 10 days later you come back. Oh, yeah, I just got another inspiration. Let me write. They're so casual. Let me write. Oh, I feel so inspired. I'm in the park. Let me write. That ain't it. From a woman that wrote 14 books. That ain't it. I'm about to write another 20. That ain't it, baby. You got to get like M.I.F.I, massive, intense, focused, inspired action. You got to look like a crazy person. If people don't say, you're looking crazy right now. When the last time you ate? That ain't it. If people don't start questioning your sanity, something's wrong. You're not going to create anything great anyway if people don't start calling you crazy and questioning your sanity. Kid you not. If they're questioning your sanity, you know you're on the right track. Just call me and you'd be like, oh, wow. I'm going to, because you're going to look like a crazy person. I'm just warning. You are going to look crazy. Sometimes you're going to be walking around, hair standing on top of your head. Sometimes you're going to be walking around, did I eat? Like when you see my son painting, he's on it. He's like painting, painting, painting. After hours, he's like, did I eat today? Did I sleep? That's how you're going to be. And watch what you create. You're going to be so caught up in it. I'm not talking about making yourself. I'm not talking about efforting. I'm not talking about trying to manipulate. I'm talking about whipping yourself up into M.I.F.I, massive, intense, also known as obsessive, focus, inspired action. This is inspired. This is coming from your soul. This is not you trying to make yourself do something. This is coming from your soul. This is what you want to be doing anyway. And trust me, I'm obsessed with your teachings, KAISI. Oh my God, I started with 40 money spells and I see the results. I'm telling you, it works if you work and you can't lose with the stuff I use. Step 6, give yourself a huge reward. Oh my God, when you're done, give yourself a huge reward. This is soul food. I love that. Inspired action. So, Judy, M.I.F.I is spell number 35. M.I.F.I, massive, intense, focused, inspired action. Here it is. Massive, intense, focused, inspired action. See, the action is where the rubber meets the road. The action is where we can tell the little girls from the big girls, the little boys from the big boys. See, the action. See, highly successful people take a huge amount of action. You know, people who are not so successful, they talk about it. People who are highly successful, they be about it. You look at a highly successful person, they look obsessed. Look at Michael Jordan. What did Michael Jordan do all day? In the gym. Every day. In the gym. Running. In the gym. Stop, eat, in the gym. That's how you create something great. Every day. Until, what's happening when you do this? What's happening when you do this? Your subconscious is being so trained, and put this in the chat. This is a quote that it epitomizes what we're talking about here. Here's what it epitomizes. Average people practice until they get it right. Hugely successful people practice until they can't get it wrong. Oh, there's a big difference. Average people practice until they get it right. Ooh, I got a basket in. Yay! And everybody pats them on the back. Oh, yay. You did it. Good for you. I got it right. I got it right. I got it right. That's not what superstars do. I'm talking about uber success. I'm talking about Steve Jobs. I'm talking about legendary Maya Angelou. Did Maya Angelou write one book? Maya Angelou wrote many books. Did Maya Angelou do one spoken word? Maya Angelou do? She was obsessed with the word. Did Harriet Tubman do say, oh, it'd be a nice idea to help people be free? Or did she walk hundreds of miles and here you have a device in your hands and you can't even do it? Nobody's asking you to walk hundreds of miles barefoot through the snow with a group of people trying to get them to freedom. But guess what? Our forebears did it for us. And you sitting here now like you can't sit in your house. You can do your M.I.F.I on a device. Stop it, people. You're tripping. I don't see why everybody on here is not great and successful and famous and rolling in money, because you can do it all now with a device in your hand. But our forefathers had to churn butter all day, milk cows, and you just go to the store and just pick up some cow. It's freaking soft. Oh my God. Nobody's asking you to dig a ditch or walk hundreds of miles. She walked hundreds of miles barefoot or with little scanty shoes on in the winter. Nobody ain't asking you to do that. People dug ditches for you to get here. And now you got a device and you can do like this and create all the success, fame, money from something in the palm of your hand. We can't make it no easier for you. Oh my God. And people still not doing it. It just shows you don't really want to do it. Still not doing it. You can write a book right here. You can write and publish a book right here. You can create a podcast right here. You can become famous right here. You can make millions right here. But you still ain't doing it. Why? Don't want to. It just revealed who's really going to do it. Because trust me, if I'm really going to do it, I'm going to do it. And people who really going to do it, they do it. People who don't really want to do it, they make an excuse. People who really want to do it, make a way. People who don't really do it. Dang, this is hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm so happy. Because sometimes I have to come for you. Sometimes I have to put on the Timberlands and on the steel-toe boots and step on your toes. People, we cannot do this. You cannot go to the grave with your book still inside you, with the healing. We need to come to your yoga studio. We need your healing practices. We need your laying on of hands of people. We need your magical practices and spells. We need your YouTube channels. We need your coaching practices. We need your spiritual retreats. We need your centers, your spiritual centers. We need you to stand all the way freaking up. Stand all the way freaking up. Come on, you can do it, right? All our forebears did all this stuff. They scrubbed toilets. They worked so hard. I'm not just talking about black people. I'm talking about Polish people. Look at Gary Vee. He said his father and mother came here from Russia, put out of their country, worked so hard. And now you got a device. And you can't even tap in with a device. From the palm of your hand. Ain't nobody asking you to leave the country. Ain't nobody asking you to walk miles. Ain't nobody asking you to scrub a toilet. You can do all that from your device. What is wrong with us? We've got to do it, family. We've got to do it. Buddhas and butterflies. Because I feel the unction to wake people up and do it. Like, do the big, damn, scary stuff. Just do the big, scary stuff. Gary Vee is freaking killing it. Look at his life story. Millions of people listen to Gary Vee. He gets paid thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars to speak for 45 minutes. Everybody wants to know what Gary Vee is talking about. How long has Gary Vee been at it? Gary Vee was going to the liquor store every day, working at his father's wine shop when he was 13, 15, 14, 15, 16, every day, working at the cash register every day, on it, every day, on it, every day, on it, every day, on it for years. And then people wonder, oh, how did you become Gary Vee? Oh, how you have millions of subscribers, millions of followers. They've been freaking doing it for years. I'm so happy, Dawn, to kick you. I'm so happy to kick butt today. I'm so happy. I'm honored that you allow me a place in your life to inspire you, not just to live your lovely life. Everybody here has a lovely life. You have your nice, cute little home. You have your nice, comfy, lovely little money coming in. Oh, you're so comfy. That's not what this channel is about. That's not what your life is about. That's not what I'm about. I'm about inspiring you to take the big, scary steps, inspiring you to come out on the world stage as a magical being, a healer, a teacher, an artist, a way shower. I'm here to inspire you to show up and shine, baby. Show up and shine, baby. Stop being so freaking comfortable. Your comfort is killing you. Comfort kills. I'll be uncomfortable every day doing the next big scary thing like writing big checks where your hand be shaking. And I don't mean a literal check. I mean investing $25,000 or $5,000 in something that you know is going. I'll be nervous doing all that stuff, and some things I'm just scared, and I do it scared. This is how you get the win, family. This is how you become a Barack Obama, a Maya Angelou, a Harriet Tubman, a Langston Hughes, a Zora Neale Hurston. See, these are my heroes. A Jacqueline McIntosh, my mother, who for 50 years helped people. A Frida Mae Taylor, who is Frida Mae Clark Taylor, who is my grandmother. This is how you honor your ancestors. This is how you honor the line that you come from. What did they do to get you here? And they did all that to get you here. They scrubbed toilets. They were slaves, or they came over on a boat from another country, or they hid to get here, or they put two pennies together to get here, and they got here, and they did all of that. And now, what? You can't create a fortune from your phone. You don't want to create the fortune for you, create it for them. You don't want to create a fortune, you don't need a fortune, lovely. You don't have to have a fortune, create it for them. You can create a damn fortune with your phone. I've never seen anything like it in my life. You can sit on a beach and create a dream life with a device in your hands. I don't think we even know what time we're living in. I can't even hardly believe it. Your device. I'm doing all this on a little tiny 3-inch by 6-inch device. I'm doing this. I can't even hardly believe it. That's what we have come to in the evolutionary ascension of humankind, and you still can't freaking create a fortune. I can't do it. Procrastinating, living small, living comfy, acting like you can't hire a coach. You know what? This is what I do. Go your damn 401k and get out. You got $50,000, $60,000 sitting in your damn 401k, but you don't know how to create a $50,000, $60,000 month. That doesn't make sense. Whatever's in your 401k, you can learn how to create that monthly if you paid the right coach. But we're so holding on to the little tightness. Trust me, I was a financial advisor for 7 years at American Express. I know what I'm talking about. I see people hold on to money. But I have this $10,000 in this account. But do you know if you gave 5,000 of that to a coach, you would be light years ahead in a different place. But guess what? Hello, Juana. You know what I'm talking about. But people are so afraid. For what? For what? Come on now. Wait a minute, Lorenzo. I gotta see Lorenzo's comment. I love that comment. Lorenzo said, 3 shirts in the making. Write the damn check. Number 2, get the damn coach. Number 3, roll in the damn pool. We need all 3 on 1 shirt. I mean, do the thing. Get up and do something spectacular. Get up and do something big and scary. Do you know how many big scary things I'm always doing? Like, do you know, this is one big scary thing I did. Get an office. Holy Spirit was telling me, get an office. Get an office. I worked from home for all these years. Get an office. Get an office. I have to pay whatever. In Washington, D.C., that office costs almost the same as my house. I was like, oh, damn, get an office? Okay. It was me. Okay, I'm going to get the office. As you saw me. year or two ago, you saw me go put on my hard hat, and Spirit told me go get an office, get a space, because you're expanding. I went in D.C., Washington, D.C., not cheap. I went around in Washington, D.C., and I found that office. Spirit gave me that office. That office was paid for every single month, just like that. But I tell you, when they was like, how, I was like, how much? Can we do a can we do a discount here? And I had the money, and it was still like every month, like this payment. Whoo! And guess what? It made me do. It made me step up and make a whole lot more money. What? And then guess what? Got the office. We expanded. Now we got a team. Expanded more. Then we needed a bigger office space. Guess what? We moved up to an even bigger office space. Come on. Now look at God. Yeah, that was scary. I'm signing on the dotted line for how much? And trust me, you can't create an empire if you're only working from home. Eventually, you'll have to come out of your home. You can start it there. All of us started there. Start in your garage. Start at your kitchen table. If you stay at your kitchen table, you will be very tiny. You started there. That's where it incubated. We all started at a womb, but who wants to live in a womb at 35 years old? That's not going to work. You started very tiny. You were in the womb. You were so tiny and snug, and you needed to be nice and tight and snug and this little tiny in your mommy. That was so beautiful. But you can't live in a womb forever. People, Jeff Bezos started out of his garage selling Amazon books, but Amazon ain't in a garage no more. Hello, Claire? He started in a garage, and now he hires 500,000 people all over the world. Richest man on the planet, owns jets and trucks. How do you think they can bring you everything by Prime? Because they own the jets. They own more moving around stuff than DHL, FedEx, UPS probably put together. They can ship anything anywhere all over the world and in a drop of a dime, baby. So start at your kitchen, right? Child. Danielle, did you know that Jeff Bezos is moving to Washington, D.C.? He just bought one of the biggest houses in Washington, D.C. They say the biggest house in Washington, D.C. It used to be a museum. And he is re-renovating the whole thing. The thing is spectacular. Something about 19 bedrooms, something like that. I mean, the thing is spectacular. I'm going to get up in that house. Trust me. I'm going to find a way to get up in that Jeff Bezos house. I have already set my intention. Angels, take me into that house because I got to see when this whole thing is going. I'm going to put on some fabulous, gorgeous designer gown. He's going to have some DC socialite something. I'm going to be right up in that Jeff Bezos house looking around like, what? Well, I'm going to do a live stream from there. Y'all, I'm in Jeff Bezos' bathroom right now. Trust me. Watch me. Give me a minute. When that house is ready, I'm going right up in that house. I'll be invited guest. Child, that's the kind of thing you're here to create. If you're watching this channel, you are not here for ordinary, comfy, little, normal mediocrity. You are not here for that. If you are on this channel, you are so big. Oh, you are so big. Oh, you are so big. Like, I don't even think you know how big you are. Oh, you are so big. If you on this channel, you supposed to be a billionaire. You supposed to have philanthropy organizations helping children all over the world. You supposed to be running us yoga studios globally. You supposed to be writing 50 books, the next Wayne Dyer. You're supposed to be starting the next publishing company like our beautiful Louise Hay. Oh, you supposed to be doing some fantastic beyond stuff. You ain't supposed to be normal. You ain't supposed to be normal. You ain't supposed to be. So I'm your sister that just showed up to tell you I love you and get on it. Get on your greatness. I don't want to just see good from you. I want to see your greatness. I don't want to just see one book. I want to see your book series. I don't want to just see your one movie. I want to see your movie production studio. How about that? Where other people come to you like Tyler Perry and ask them, can they use your studio to make their movies? What about that? I don't want to just see one video. I want to see, I'm about to go into the YouTube studios and create all these shows. We're already lining up guests for the fall. I'm creating Which Way to God, where I go around and I interview all these witches in their witchy space and see how they worship. We're creating Ask a Witch. And this is where I interview different witches and we ask them all kinds of questions. I'm creating avatars. This is a show. We already got the date set up where we're going into the YouTube studios in New York. We already have guests lined up. My first beautiful guest lined up, Coach Luis Soto, whom I love so dearly. He already agreed to be our first guest on Avatars, a new show I'm starting on the channel, Avatars. I'm about to create a whole new Jehovah's Witness XJW series of shows right here on the channel. Oh my God. The ideas, see, we all have all these ideas. The ideas that are coming to me and the things that we can create is no limit. It's limitless. It's limitless. Avatars, that's the name of the show. Avatars, where I interview spiritual masters from all over the world. Avatars. Shh. Come on. Get up and do something that will astound yourself. Get up and do something freaking monumental. Get a yeah, my y'all channel. Come on. Get up and do something that will get history books written about you when you're gone. Get up and do something where they'll make a statue of you when you're gone. Get up and do something that they will write poems, poetry, and songs about you when you're gone. Not because that's what the ego wants, but because you changed the world so much. You helped so many people. You lit your light so light, bright on planet Earth that they couldn't help themselves but to honor your passing. When Prince left here, I'm going to leave you with this word. When Prince left here, they lit the Eiffel Tower purple. They lit the Empire State Building purple. Ooh, I got the God bumps. They lit that Minneapolis Bridge purple. When Prince left here, they put purple. Niagara Falls was purple, baby. They put purple all over this world because someone great had left here. Because someone great had left this planet. Someone great. He came here to do it. And he did it. And he went out in a blaze of glory. And everything was purple when he left. And you see purple and you think of Prince. That's your life. Don't settle for anything less. Don't settle for anything less. I will not settle for anything less than my God-divine appointed birthright of greatness and magnificence and changing this world, baby. Let's do it. I love you. God bless you. KAISI out. Peace. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you, Prince. You did it. Thank you, Prince.